throughout my whole life, I would always have people extremely obsessed with me. Whether it was a friend, whether it was a relationship, anyone that came into my life and got to know me, when the friendship ended because of disrespect or betrayal or anything, these people would stalk me till this day and try to become friends again and everything. And everyone, my relationships, the guys would always worship the ground that I walk on, literally make sure that I'm always okay in every aspect of my life. And then I was thinking to myself, why is it that everyone is always obsessed with me? My mom would even say it, my sister would say it, they would be like, Liz, when people come into your life or get to know you, they are like parasites. They like stick onto you and they do not want to leave you at all, you know? And then I really started thinking about, okay, why is this? So I started to analyze my behavior. And I think I understand now the human psychology behind why they become obsessed with me. Is this a good thing? Well, I think it's 50-50. I think it's scary because it can become dangerous as well, like stalkers and things like that. But in the same way, you can use this to your advantage. So in this video, I am going to share with you why I think everyone becomes obsessed with me, so people can become obsessed with you, if that's what you want, of course. Hi guys, my name is Liz and welcome back to my channel. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first thing first, my name, The Wizard Liz. Why did I choose The Wizard? Basically, when I was a student, I used to work in this restaurant and I always had like customers coming there. I worked behind the bar. And it was so insane. Like, I had women that came up to me and were like, my husband finds you mesmerizing. I just have to tell you. And I would have people constantly come up like, whoa. And people would even ask my boss, like, can she serve me? And then they were like, no, she only works behind the bar. But they were like, whoa, like, she's amazing. Like, she's so mesmerizing. And one day I had like these group of clients, which they all came like from business meeting, women and men, and they were like ordering coffee. And I was like, do you guys want cookies with your coffee? And then they were like, one guy looked at me, he's like, literally whatever you sell me or want like me to have, I will take, because it's almost like you put a spell on us. That's how mesmerizing you are. So then I was like, well, guess then I'm a wizard, you know? And that's, I never forgot that. So then I was like, The Wizard Liz, you know? That's how my name is created. And to be honest, I want you guys to be wizards. I want you guys to walk into rooms and people be like in awe of your energy, you know? Like, whoa, she or he is amazing. That's how I want people to think about you guys. So first things first, I think why everyone is obsessed with me is my energy. Energy is so important. It is not about looks most of the time. Do I look good? Yes. We're not gonna act like that's not true. But I'm also not the most beautiful person on earth, you know? So it is my energy that attracts people. See, when I was working that job as a student, and all my colleagues would be like, Liz, when you work and when you walk in, it's like a sunshine. Like, we are happy to come to work just because you're here, you know? And my energy is always very high. Listen, I was watching this video of this movie from Elvis Presley. And everyone that was talking about Elvis and why he's such an icon, they said he has such an energy about him that the other artists did not have. You could really feel the authenticity, you could feel the love he had for his music, and it was his whole energy, right? So with me, how do I keep my energies high is because, first of all, I don't engage in drama or gossip that much. Obviously, like sometimes I talk about things and things like that, and that can be considered gossip, but I don't spread rumors about people. I don't try to tear people down, because that's all low vibrational things. You cannot be in a high vibe if you're tearing other people down, you know? Also, I am just always like focused on myself, and I'm always like, yeah, how can I get better? What can I do to get better? Obviously I have bad days, you know? I have bad days, and then when I used to have bad days, I used to get very depressed, but now I'm always like, okay, what can I learn from this bad day? what can I do for this bad day to make better, or what is it that my emotion is trying to tell me about myself to feel those emotions. I'm not like, oh, this is a bad emotion or something. Like a couple of days ago, I got very competitive over someone, and then I was like, Liz, why are you feeling this? And then I was like, okay, let's feel the emotion, let's feel the competitiveness. And then I was like, what is it that you're missing in your life that you want from this person? And then I was thinking, maybe their consistency is what I want. I want to be more consistent. Then I was like, okay, Liz, okay, good. Then we have to get consistent, you know? So don't shun away your emotions. Really feel the emotions. That's how I'm always like vibing high. And as well, I don't watch negative like news, things like that really will bring me down. I don't watch negative videos. I really like, I like laughter. I like things that will lift up my vibration always, you know? And then I do things like yoga. Yoga is really good to align your chakras as well. Like it makes you it's so nice. And I feel so good. Like when I work out, when I go to yoga, it's just an energy that I'm like, I feel so balanced. I feel accomplished. When I'm doing things that I love, like making videos like this, that makes me feel accomplished. That's how I always keep my vibe and energy high. And when that's high, then obviously other people can feel that. We can all feel energy. Another thing is I am very detached. Why am I detached? First of all, I don't know. I always had this analytical thinking about life. I always saw life as in I can accomplish anything I want, but there's a certain reality aspect to it. So, for example, in my head, I never think that, for example, if I have a relationship or anything, that person has to stay with me forever. Because I do not define myself from a relationship or a friendship or a job. No, nothing defines me. I define me. I do not get attached to those things. And this is really good because if those things leave, I am not completely shattered. Yes, it hurts sometimes, and yes, I have to get over it. I've been through heartbreak as well, but I get over it fairly quickly because I never in the first place went into something thinking that this will last forever, you know? I think one thing that is promised in our life is that nothing lasts forever.